Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Pavlik, and today I'm playing The Legend of Zelda: Link Between Worlds, the most perfect Nintendo 3DS game. Absolutely, hands down, the best. I'm not biased, I promise. I may or may not be playing this on my computer, but it doesn't matter. I don't have a 3DS, so I just downloaded it. It's free. As you can see, we're already in the boss fight. I'm goated. I'm awesome. I got this. 5 second. He's done. He's down for the count. He's dead. Well, someone's disturbing my beauty sleep. Oh, it's that bastard Golly. Hate that bastard. Yes, of course I'm still sleeping. If this kid doesn't stop yelling, I'm gonna kick him through the damn window. Next, he's gonna say his dad's mad at me for staying asleep. I knew it, that dumb little bastard. This game has so many little Easter eggs referring to other games, like there's Majora's Mask. I love it so much. This game is so cute, so awesome, so badass. I love it. Damn, his dad is pissed. Oh, can't forget to tell me about the save feature, huh? Yeah, so the wind veils in this game are the save feature. It's pretty cool. Kind of unique, but so many things about this game makes it unique. Though, I can't say it's too unique. It's kind of like, what is it, Skyward Sword? They have almost the exact same thing. And then I think Majora's Mask also has a pretty similar thing, where it's like the owl statues. If you just press A on it, you can save and quit. So right now I gotta follow Goalie. Gotta go to his dad's blacksmith shop, because apparently Link is trying to be a blacksmith. He's tired of doing the quest for the Master Sword and just learn how to do it himself. I am right behind you. Quit complaining. I am the main story guy. I am him. I'm the protagonist. Of course, he is the renowned blacksmith. Of course, he's got customers like the captain and whatnot. Definitely not keeping me up from being at work. That's why I'm late. Slept late again? Yes, I did. Fuck you. Well, yeah, it's not your business to say, so shut up. Get out of here. Let me do my job. Everyone's on my butt about being late. It's a game. Why you have to be mad? I mean, yeah, he kind of left his huge ass sword just sitting on the middle of a table. We gotta go take him his sword. We get to meet one of the best characters in this franchise. He doesn't have the best framework for his speech, but you understand what he's saying. He's just a little special. But hey, everyone loves special. I completely forgot to talk to the guard here. And I just now realized it. I know in some of the Legend of Zelda games, if you know what you're doing, you can skip a couple of things. Not in this one. If there's an X on the marker, and you know what to do afterwards, you can't skip it. Not at all. Not even the smallest of things. But right now, as we're trying to catch up to the captain, right here is where we meet the best character. Look at him with that shovel.
Hi.
No one cares about you, Ceres. You should go in the freaking church. There it is, Dappy. He's the best. He's my favorite boy. Oh no, she went and got herself in trouble. Even Dampy's strength can't open that door? He's stronger than I am. What the hell am I gonna do? Dappy remembers. Dappy once heard the priest talking about a secret way into the sanctuary, hidden right in my graveyard. But you do it. The sword you got there, Dappy heard you say. He's such an awesome character. Just trying to get some rupees. I definitely have the highest level of skill in this game, I swear. See, only an elite could get hit like that and continue the game. I got $6. That's big money in this economy. I'm just doing a slight federal offense of grave robbing. Here we get the lamp, gives us slight flame control. Just gotta maneuver it down to my Y button. For those of you who are OCD, I only do half the room. Not even that. If it ever looks like I'm struggling to use the controls, that's because I am. I just haven't configured my keyboard correctly. I have A as A, S as B, Z as X, and X as Y. It's not the best. I just gotta make my way, get the silver key at the end of this catwalk, or whatever you want to call it. If you hear me sniffling or whatnot, ignore it. I'm just slightly sick. Also, as my slow ass character is taking his free time, just going as slow as he can. I really hope everyone had a great Christmas, or Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, Unboxing Day. Doesn't matter what you do. Just whatever you do around this time of the year, as long as you're enjoying it and it makes you happy. Me personally, I celebrate Christmas, but I always tell the Walmart lady it's Hanukkah or Kwanzaa, whichever one comes out first. Because normally they're at the doors waiting for you to either come in or to leave. And they're like, oh, happy holidays or Merry Christmas. And I go, oh, yeah. But Happy Hanukkah, they're always just left mouth open, gasped, like, yeah, Happy Hanukkah. They're always so uncomfortable. It's hilarious to me. Oh, also, this is the main villain of the game. His name's Yuga. He's an artist, failed artist. He's from he's from a different world, I'll say. Very similar to our own, or at least Hyrule speaking. I'm trying not to spoil the game if you don't know what the game's about. But currently, he's just abducting women. Bro, he just called me a worm. I gotta kick his ass. Why do I just stand there? I have the Triforce of Courage in my hand. It glows on the back of my hand. And he just made me run into a brick wall. You think you can challenge me? Well, of course. That's why I started darting at you. Hey, well, my world is not that ugly. Compared to yours, it's a paradise. Not even a captain of yours could stand against my might. Blah, 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 blah. Keep walking and talking, bitch. Wait till I got the Master Sword. We must warn Princess Zelda? Nah, I'm going to. You crippled on the ground, you old granny bitch. Well, now that I'm out of my coma and have woken up, we're introduced to the actual best character in this game. Do you hear that music too? It's such a vibe. This is Ravio. Yeah, whatever his bird's name is, I forget. I don't plan to talk much with him in the picture. I'm just listening to the music. So I'm just going to turn it up so you can listen to it for a second. It's such a good song. This entire game has such good music. Okay, so basically what Ravio does is he asks us for a place to stay, and we of course have to say yes, we can't say no. Like, we're given the false... we're given a false yes. Like, we have to say yes. You can try and say no, but he just keeps going like, oh, please, Mr. Hero, please, I need somewhere to stay. You can do that like 100 times, no matter what. It will keep making you go through the same text until you click yes. But he gives you a bracelet, and that bracelet becomes the main key item in the game, more so than the Master Sword. Now we're off to go talk to Princess Zelda. There's so many different kinds of weapons in this game as well. There's the bow, the hook shot, there's a hammer, there's an electric staff, a sand staff, a fire staff, an ice staff. I think there's electric. Or it might just be sand, fire, and ice. But either way, there's an upgrade process for all of them. There's this giant octopus, I forget what it's called, but it does this song and dance, and it's like, oh hey, I have 100 children. I lost all of them. Could you go find them for me? And you reluctantly say yes, and the big ass octopus is like, oh hey, every 10 kids you bring back, I give you a reward. And that's how you upgrade all of your gear, your weapons, utility, everything. This gift from the gods, Hyrule's greatest treasure, will grant the wish of any mortal one wish. The Triforce once stoked greed in the hearts of men. A legendary war broke out. To end the war for the Triforce, the royal family decided to hide it. They summoned the 7 sages of legend, who used their power to seal the Triforce. The Demon King Ganon was once just a thief, until the man broke into the sacred realm. There he stole the Triforce and transformed himself. Then he took his evil campaign back to Hyrule. A hero legend arose from humble beginnings, awoken to his purpose. With the Master Sword, the Blade of Evil's Bane, he sought the destruction of Ganon. Together they defeated the Demon King Ganon and sealed him away. The Triforce was split into 3 pieces, separated forever. One place remains with the royal family, another piece has fallen into the hands of Ganon. The third has vanished. The legend says it slumbers now somewhere in Hyrule, waiting for the time when the world needs it most. The hero, of course. And that is us. We are him. We are the hero of legend. The legend of old. An infinite cycle. I do like with the latest one, the one about Zelda. I don't know what it's called, I've not played it, but I saw the trailer before it came out. The one that's like Minecraft. I want them to do more games like that, where they're like more creative, and it's the actual Legend of Zelda, and not Link. Or where you get to go between the two of them. Apparently we're having the same treatment as the princess. Or we're lying through our fucking teeth. Well, now we gotta go talk to another old ass person. Alright, she's just gonna give us her most precious item in the world. The Charm of Courage. So, if you guys don't know anything about The Legend of Zelda, there's 3 charms, or pendants, whatever you want to call them. There's the Charm of Courage, the one we just got from Zelda. There's Wisdom, and then there's Power, just like the 3 Triforces. In order to get the Master Sword, I believe you have to have the 3 pendants, or charms. Then it lets you get the Master Sword, blah 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 blah. We are now on our way to the village to talk to this really weird old man to repeat our story, a third time? Yeah, because we did it to Ravio, we did it to Princess Zelda, now we're gonna go talk to this old man about the same goddamn shit. I already mentioned this, but the game starts off so slow. The moment we hit the first tutorial dungeon type thing, the game just picks up pace so fast. You'll get to do the dungeons wherever, however you want, as long as you have the necessary items to do so. We get the Master Sword, we get to go in between worlds as the game presents itself. Cirrus was turned into a what? A painting? And Zelda sent you here to tell me? I see. It only means one thing. The legends of old, you know about them, the 7 sages? I said yes, cause his explanation is so long, and I didn't want to hear it. Oh no! Alright, so we're gonna go to the Eastern Palace. That's where his guy is. He is a descendant of one of the 7 sages, Asfala. And I must give a pre-warning. This took me like 10 fucking minutes just to remember how to do this. I didn't want to look it up. So I'll say it now before the actual answer is solved. You have to go over there, see Ravio's signs, and then go back to Ravio and get the bow from him. But I forgot that. Oh, so that was the witch. The witch becomes one of our best friends. She is also one of the descendants of one of the 7 sages. I've been wanting a remaster of this game, or even just to be ported over onto the Switch. I mean, most of the Legend of Zelda games, obviously. Like Majora's Mask, Ocarina of Time. The fact that we got Skyward Sword before Majora's Mask or Ocarina of Time has always been crazy to me. Like I like Skyward Sword more just because it's so more fluent, so much more fluent. If I could speak English, that'd be great. I also just like the designs more, especially of the 3 dragons and the respective temples to each of the dragons. Like Majora's Mask, it has great tunes, alright. Especially the clock hour music. I listen to the 10-hour video on YouTube all the time. Yeah, you see those signs I'm about to go look at? Yeah, after this, this is in the back of my head now, okay? After that, you're supposed to go back to your house and talk to Ravio. I don't do that for a while. So, just to give myself some peace, I decided to take out the 10 minutes that my stupidity just wouldn't stop. I did want to leave this in though. So if you go up north, you will find the witch's hut. She makes all these different kinds of potions and whatnot that you could use on your journey. They're really helpful. I'll go in more detail once I get in the building. There's also a weather vane here. They come in handy later, so if you're playing your own, you should definitely interact with all of them. There's a traveling mechanic that comes in later when you get more buddy-buddy with the witch. So the more you interact with, the more options you'll have to fast travel. And you can only get a potion if you have an empty bottle. I don't have any on me. But the red potion, it restores 8 hearts. It's amazing. The purple one is for your mana. Excuse me. And then I finally remembered that I had to go to Ravio. So I just cut straight to that. Here he's talking how he was going to open a store near the palace. He saw the bad guys. Too many for him. He remembers a pedestal. You just have to tell him what symbol it was correctly. It was the bow, of course. So he gives it to you for free this first time because you're letting him live in your house. So off we go. We're now able to go to the temple like thing. And now we actually have our energy gauge. Even if it's not an energy item, like a staff or a wand, like just the bow, it still depletes it. Also right now, the bow is stronger than the sword that you start with. Also, this is cool about this game. This is one of the Legend of Zeldas where you get upgraded armor, like the blue, the red tunics. Though they are late in the game. Very late. Every area in the game is always going to be imperfected until very late in the game where you get all the items required to do all the different tasks in the area. Like, to perfect this area, you need to get the hammer, the hook shot, and have the ability to merge into the wall. My English is on point today. This guy is cocky as hell. I'm so glad he gets the treatment he does, because we're telling him and giving him a warning right now, and he just says fuck you. He doesn't care. He's a mage. He's a descendant. And he has a sand rod. No one can beat him. And we follow behind him to clean up his mess. So, alright. As we're about to enter the Eastern Palace, I want you guys to smash that goddamn subscribe button. Alright, it's free. You don't have to, but you should. Alright, I'm decently close to 400. That means I'm pretty close to 500. Alright. Also, if you enjoy, hit the like button. And leave a comment down below. But anyway, we're in the Eastern Palace. We got basic dungeon puzzles from Nintendo. Nothing difficult, at least for the tutorial. I call it the tutorial, but like, I don't know if it actually is. It's just what I've always called it, because it's the first dungeon of the game to introduce you to what's going to be in the game, how it's going to continue further. My performance with these boulders is not superb. It was terrible, I know. I was not goated. I was not locked in around those boulders. I know. Though the little guys, I just kicked their butts. They didn't stand a chance. One hit, they were gone. Down for the count. I'll be truthfully honest, I never used the compass. For this entire dungeon, I forgot I got it after that point. I won't lie, I might have messed up the puzzle the first time around. I really messed it up. I'm just silly. I realized right now what I was supposed to do. So I've been looking to the roster of games that release next year for 2025, and it is so gosh darn amazing. We have a new Doom game, we have the Elden Ring 3-player co-op, we have Monster Hunter Wilds, which I couldn't be happier about, along with Astrobot winning Game of the Year this year, which that was my personal Game of the Year. I know so many people were mad about it, but fuck you. I know there's more games that are releasing next year. Those are just the main ones that stayed with me. We're also getting a new Pokemon game. Pokemon Legends ZA. I know it's ZA, but you know it's just got the ZA. The Nintendo company is surely growing up. I've also been looking into streaming lately, but I just don't know what I would stream, besides maybe Marvel Rivals, or like Black Ops 6 Zombies. Though I am terrible, absolutely god awful at Marvel Rivals. Like, I'm okay. I'm just ass. Like, you guys, if you were to see me play as Hawkeye, you would be yelling and raging. You would be rioting. It's so bad. So with us one step closer towards the boss room, I just gotta leave this room so I can head to the small key door and get closer to that boss fight. So there was a small cut there. It was just a little technical issue. But in this room, there's just the 3 skeletons, really easy to kill, which gives us the boss key. Oh, my bad. The big key. Forget my absent-mindedness. Like, I completely cognitively registered that I shot that and needed to shoot what I just unveiled. But it just wasn't my concern. It just left. I registered it and it left. And now, Hugo's doing us a favor by beating up that absolutely arrogant sage. Oh, who? Yeah, I'm that wriggling worm. I'm gonna kick your butt. So in this boss fight, you're supposed to use the bow. That's what this game does, like every other Legend of Zelda game does. You get one weapon for a boss fight or a dungeon, and you use it all the way through. I forgot, and I kept going in for a sword hit instead of using the bow for like the first minute or two, and then I remembered, oh wait, there we go. I think he just went Kaioken. He has to power up just to match my power, and he's still losing. You're my Vegeta. Or maybe he is, because that one move kind of looks like he's just using 4 final flashes. Enough of this. You forced my hand. I must brush you aside. Oh shit! Well, with me now being an eternal painting, there's nothing else for me to possibly do. And as I agreed with him earlier, that descendant holding a sand rod is drab and boring. He earned what he got. And now my Mighty Morphin's Power Ranger Morpher is going to activate. Green Ranger, go. And plot devices bring me back to the world of the living. Thank you, Ravio. In a heart container, as every other dungeon will do. And I'm making this the end of the first episode. Let me know if you guys like it. I love this game, so probably regardless, I'll keep uploading it. Just as I mentioned earlier, if you guys do enjoy, hit the subscribe button. Let me know your thoughts, positive and negative, in the comments. This is really it. I'm just ending it after I get all the rupees. There's a silver rupee right over here. Happy holidays, happy new year. I'll see you guys later.